Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
Welcome to Humanity. This is Hour 1.
Whatever it takes, we got to say whatever it takes is what it took.
This is Brock Lesnar, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Yo, hi, this is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to listen to Fight Net Radio.
Lee Harvey Oswald, what's your name? How am I supposed to know you?
This is Frank Shamrock. You're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Hi, this is Tia, the Knockout St. John. You're listening to Fight Net Radio, and there's no way I would ever touch Lee.
This is Chuck Jackson.
I am Stephen Bonner, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Dan Henderson, you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Everybody, welcome to Fight Net Radio, where Lee's burning every bridge there is out there. All right.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a 1-hour television spectacular.
I don't even understand that. I'll have to figure it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Lee Hanish, Andrew Labouche, bringing you the wonderful world of boxing. Here's the format of the show. Here's how it works. I am the funny man. Haha, say something, make me laugh. Andrew is the reporter. Got it? That's the difference. That way I can be offensive.
It is recording.
Oh, yeah, we are recording.
Highly.
So I'm just getting over a man cold, Andrew. So I've literally been on the couch for the last 4 days, 3 days, 4 days.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Man, why do guys take colds so badly?
Did you not think you were going to survive at some points, Lee?
A couple of points. Had to stop training, you know.
Shit.
Had to stay on the couch and do nothing. Last night I ate an entire lasagna. An entire lasagna. 4-pound lasagna, dude. Ate it by myself. Just ate it. Just ate it. So you guys know, yeah.
Christina would agree with you. It's always funny when she gets sick first. I'm like, come on, suck it up. You got to get things done. And then you catch it right after, right?
Right.
And the whole ball game changes.
Yeah, that is exactly it. So, for those of you who don't know, next Saturday, Andrew and I will be watching boxing in lovely Fresno, California. I'm assuming we'll be approved for credentials.
I believe people, if we would have gotten denied, it would have been on Friday, Lee, because they usually send it out right before they leave the building, so they don't talk to you for 2 days.
That's smart.
So the denial letters should have been sent out Friday. We should be on the to-go list.
I also expect that we'll be the only reporters in Fresno covering the fight. So
there'll be a few coming.
Who's willing to drive to Fresno? I don't even know if they have an airport anymore. Fresno's such a shithole, dude.
Oh, you stop with the Fresno's shithole thing.
So if you're a listener and a regular of this show, all you have to do, if you're listening to this right now going, oh, I saw the title, how do I get free food or drinks or whatever?
Yeah, I actually want to eat in Fresno, so
yeah,
Fresno's very nice.
We're going to eat before we go to the show, Andrew.
Yeah, so let's stop saying it's a shithole.
It is a shithole.
Oh my God, there he goes again.
Now, for those of you actually going to the fight in the shithole, and you're a Fight Net Radio listener, listen to me. Listen well. Tickets are cheap, okay? Just go to the Top Rank website. You'll find the fight. Click on it. Follow the links. Buy tickets. When you get to the fight, type in Fight Net Radio on your smartphone. If you don't have a smartphone, how are you listening to this show to begin with? That makes you not smart, I guess. I don't even know what to say if you don't. Who still has a flip phone? Do you know anybody with a flip phone?
I believe I just seen one, not too long ago, but not off the top of my head.
All right.
Yeah. Most of the time, ain't it the rich guys, right?
No.
Oh, you know, wasn't it Robert Kraft too? There's an NFL the picture of Robert Kraft
with a flip phone.
Yeah, he's like one of the richest men in the world.
He's using a razor or something still. Just type in Fight Net Radio on your smartphone when you get to the fight and direct message us on Facebook. Andrew and I will be happy to come and meet with you, say hi, maybe record you. I'll have my gear with me. And then I will take you and I will go buy you alcohol. If you are underage, do not direct message me and expect to get alcohol. I don't buy for underage people. Wink, wink. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
wink,
that's
wink.
not good. Yeah, not.
If you're underage, wink, wink.
Oh
don't direct
no,
message.
not wink,
No?
wink. We're not wink, winking, Lee.
Oh, we're not wink, winking. Okay.
Fucking man.
Who bought you beer at the liquor store when you were underage?
Oh, different times, man.
Right? Don't say different times, liar.
Oh yeah, different times. Not happening no more. What happened? Something. I think I seen someone get busted for doing that in my neighborhood. Yeah, there was a sting operation a few times around my neighborhood for that. So that kind of got me paranoid. When as soon as I turned 18, I wouldn't do that. You know what I would do, Lee? You want to know if the kids would ask for a blunt, right? They ask for a blunt. You don't take the money. You're a little kid. Save your goddamn dollar, right? When you walk out of the store, you throw a blunt in the ground, you drop it, whatever you do, and you keep moving. But no alcohol, no sir. Can't do it.
We talk about boxing on this show. Is it really sad that I'm going to a comic book convention today?
Not anymore.
Right? It's kind of trendy, right? It's not as nerdy anymore.
No, this is huge. $1 billion every time they drop a movie.
Yes, it is. Actually,
hey, you know what? I remember when we were talking about Daniel Jacobs' family. They all look like they're ready to go see the movies.
Yes.
That was the weekend Infinity Wars was out, so you never know. Maybe they did.
No, dude, that was a black thing.
Whatever. But that's all. Infinity.
Okay, and what are you going to say about Gary Russell last night dressed up like King Tut?
He's always
is there a
dressed
movie coming out?
No,
or is he just an asshole?
he thinks he's. I mean, come on, the guy fights once a year, and he probably does think he's above everyone.
He had an iron press made out of a King Tut kind of face image for the front.
Hey, look, Deontay Wilder walks in with the mask. I mean, all these guys got some really weird egos, right?
It's all pro wrestling. It's all pro wrestling to me, brah. Wrestling.
It really is when you talk about Russell, because he doesn't fight a lot, right? He fights once a year since 2015.
Well, let's start right there. Last night, Gary Russell, Showtime basically showed you 3 fights. If you didn't watch it in the afternoon, first of all, let me say this to everybody. If you're a regular fight fan, go on Facebook and find Showboxing on your Facebook app and follow it. Okay, they're streaming fights on Facebook now almost every weekend. You'll get a notification.
How I watched it,
all you have to do is get the notification. You just tell it, and you have it send you a notification when the fight starts. Literally, it will notify you when to log on and watch the fight. Lee Selsby fought in Leeds, right? They fought in Liverpool or England or Leeds or wherever. Europe. They fought in Europe, dude. That's what I know. Europe. I don't know where Leeds is. I don't know where Leeds is. And for those
no one would have, Lee. No one would have without the PBC connection.
No doubt. For those of you who don't know, Lee Selsby lost last night yesterday. I'm going to start right there. To a nobody, literally a nobody. They just got like a local guy for Lee Selsby to beat up in a soccer stadium, and he lost by shocking decision. The reporter said it should have been a unanimous decision. They gave him a split decision. That's how they tried to get it back on him. That was featured actually on Showtime, which followed. That was right in the middle of the Gary Russell fight. Now, we're going to discuss this fight from 2 different angles. For those of you who don't listen to the show, I want to make this really clear. I don't watch a boxing match for good boxing. If I want to watch good boxing, I will watch the amateurs. I'll make it clear. Amateurs at least use good form. They understand the point system. They're always trying to move. Professional boxing is like one-on-one basketball. Everybody's got a different style, and we're going to talk about one of those guys with one of those styles. The single most lopsided fight that everybody is gaga, like the internet is gaga about this fight, Andrew. Gary Russell beats Jojo Diaz last night by a unanimous decision. I scored the fight 10 rounds to 2. Most judges had it roughly in that range, while one referee was clearly blind at 115-113.
I like that ref. That's a good ref.
115-113, Andrew?
Yeah.
117-111 is exactly right. Maybe even 118-110.
It is when you're going off the situation and
Russell
the
threw thousands of punches, dude.
No doubt.
Thousands.
Like Paul Malignaggi kept saying, a lot of those did not land. A lot of those were flash punches. Let me tell you something.
No, he used the term pillow punch.
Yeah, when you throw 7 punches, Lee, and the highlight shows that you didn't break his guard one time, that's kind of bad on your power resume, right? 7 punches and the dude's guard never leaves his chin. Paulie Malignaggi, a man who doesn't have a lot of knockouts himself, kept trying to tell everyone what they were watching. Give Russell all the credit. Before I start on the fight, I find it funny how Showtime started the telecast, Lee. I don't know if you caught it when the fighters were walking in. Both of them, Adonis and Stevenson and Gary Russell, Bernstein said, nobody likes how long these guys take layoffs. Nobody likes the opponents they fight. And I really thought that summed up the whole PBC project or experiment that we've been doing for the last 3 years, Lee. Whoever opens, Al Heyman had to be sitting somewhere like, are you serious right now? That's how we're opening this thing up?
They question it. They didn't say anything about JoJo, but he kept referencing that they question Gary Russell's choice of opponents.
Yeah, and they fight once a year.
And they're all way too close.
And Lee, I'm telling you, Joseph Diaz did a disservice to the boxing world last night not winning that fight. He really did. He had the fight going his way. It's a great fight. If whoever didn't watch it should. I think it's an entertaining fight. Russell showed tremendous heart, but he also showed a lot of vulnerability, and he also showed a lot of average. He was an average fighter. Lee, I don't give him a high B grade in this fight. He took way too many punches. Was it just me, or did it look like he was almost like in the movie scene sometimes when he got hit to the body, like you'd see his whole leg lift up or whatever. So he won the fight. I have him winning. Lee, I'm going to tell you, I had it 7-5. Russell. I give the last 2 rounds to Diaz, and I think that's where my scorecard goes crazy from the other 2 judges see at 117, 111. I don't think Russell won the last 2 rounds at all, and I've watched the fight twice.
He didn't need to win them. He pitched a shutout.
He didn't need to win them. Right? That's what they kept saying. Remember, in the 12th round, they're like, he doesn't need to do this because he's losing that round. That's why Paul Malignaggi is now saying, as soon as Russell starts backing up, Paul Malignaggi's like, yeah, this is what he needs to do. He doesn't need to fight. He doesn't need to fight because he's losing the inside fight. He was losing it in the beginning. In the first 5 rounds, I gave Diaz 2 of them. Good inside work from both guys. Russell comes out like a fire plug, right? Throwing 7. It's almost as he came out in this fight, Lee, like he had something to prove on the youngster, right? Like, you're not going to come to my house and think you're going to walk me down. You remember, Joseph Diaz, you guys said that going into this fight. I'm a bigger fighter. I'm going to be bigger after the weigh-ins. I'm going to walk him down. He clearly walked him down. He just didn't throw enough darn punches. Beginning of the fight.
Can we talk about the most entertaining thing about this fight?
I know what you're going to go ahead, Lee.
First of all, let's cover this. It was at the MGM National Harbor in Oxon Hill, Maryland. I don't even know where that is.
It looked like a ballroom, right?
It looked like the ballroom at the MGM.
He's
in
been
Maryland.
a champion.
They claimed it was a sellout, but there looked to be a lot of empty seats.
It was 5 rows. I hope you sold out with 5 rows going around the square.
Okay, and the referee was Kenny Chevalier. For those